Okay, I'm going to demonstrate to you how I work on my Eye of the Storm scarf. Here is the ball of yarn I'm working from. You can see that back when I started it was dark purple. We've transitioned through this blue, and you can see in the future is a navy blue. So what's interesting about this scarf is it has 3 layers that are worked at the same time, which allows the color to totally line up with each other. So for example, here is the bottom layer. You can see that it's got a lacy edge. Of course, that'll look better once it's blocked. Here's the second layer on top of it with the same lacy edge, and the third layer also with the same lacy edge. And they're worked all at the same time, going in and out of 3 different legs. So if you look at it from the end on, you can see it's 3 different legs like that. So the question is, how is this accomplished? So here we are. I'm about 3/4 of the way through the scarf. You can see that on this set of needles, which you'll notice the tips are both the wooden needles. These are the same needle, same circ. Here is the right side of the third leg. Directly next up is the wrong side of the second leg. So I'm about to knit the wrong side of the second leg. In the back, you can see that the third short leg is hanging off the back. We're not going to be using that right now. That one is on a totally separate needle. It's on this silver needle. So we're going to hang that off the back, completely ignore it, and work the outbound wrong side of this middle leg. So I'm just going to check my pattern real quick. We'll go ahead and work across. Come now to the end of the second leg. It's the last stitch. And you can see on this one long needle now I have the whole right side of the third leg and then the outbound wrong side of the second leg. I still have the third leg hanging off the back. We're not looking at that right now. Time to flip and work back inbound on the second leg. So middle leg, second leg, whichever. Here we go. Looking at it from the other side. Now we've just flipped it around, so you can see in the back there is the wrong side of the long leg, the right side of the middle leg, and then now in the front, of course, is the third leg, short leg hanging up. So to work the inbound leg, you grab the far end of the next leg. So here's the next leg right here, and I grab the far end of it to work it. So now my needles are not matched. When you're going inbound, the needles are not matched. All right. Let's go. So right side leg, let's see, starts with a yarn over, knit 2 together. There we go. Okay, so now I've worked across the inbound portion of the middle leg. You can tell that it's the end because here's stockinette, here's reverse stockinette of that third leg. Now it's time to knit the short leg. So take that needle, which is part of the third leg, that wooden needle that's different from the one I'm using in my right hand, and just let it hang off the back. And then we got to pick up the needle going into the short leg and prepare to work again. So here we are going outbound on the short leg. Here's the inbound part of the second leg. So outbound, wrong side. Okay, we've finished the outbound of the short leg, so now you can see the right side of the second leg and the wrong side of the third leg all sort of lined up next to each other. Off the back we have the big leg sort of on its own needle. Flip it around. Again, just to orient you, we have the right side of the short leg, wrong side of the middle leg, and then the third leg, the big one, all hanging off the front. So we're going inbound. That means you take the far end of the free leg, the needle coming out of the far end of the free leg, and work your way back across. On inbound legs, the needles don't match. So yarn over, knit 2 together. Okay, so there we are. We've reached the end of the short leg. You can see we would be starting the middle leg there. Needles are different, so you pull that needle out, hang it off the back, shove the needle in, and we're ready to work the long one again. So it just goes around and around and around like that. So if you hold it up, if you can see it all, move it a little further back, maybe you can see it better then. You can see the pattern goes like this. Outbound third leg, inbound third leg. Outbound middle leg, inbound middle leg. Outbound short leg, inbound short leg. And just around like that. Out and back, out and back, out and back. Okay, and you can see in the middle, for the most recent rows, it's a tiny bit loose. It makes this little weird triangle. Don't worry about it. If you look further down, it all tightens up. So don't worry about it being a tiny bit loose there. Of course, do your best to keep it snug. That's all there is. Thank you.